New concerns about Donald Trump now and his pattern of continuing to go after the media. Take a listen as the lights go out at a campaign rally.
Oh, I like that much better. Oh. Oh, that's so much better. Those lights were brutal. They come from the dishonest press? Where? Oh, don't turn them on. Forget it. Better, right?
Joining me now, Nomiki Konst, Executive Director of the Accountability Project, and Russ Schrieffer, former Senior Advisor for the Mitt Romney campaign. Okay, so here we have you guys debating. Don't be scared now. Russ, Donald Trump saying that it would be better off, you know, the biased media, let's just leave the lights off. This is sort of a general campaign theme for him. But does he have the effect of sort of scaring the media into position?
Well, I don't know if he has if he scares the media out of position, but what he does is his rhetoric is, if not hot, is definitely coarse. And we've seen this where he insults veterans, he insults the handicapped, he insults women, and you know, the press is just another tool that he uses to develop an us versus them campaign. Mm-hmm. You know, them is the establishment. Us is everyone in the room.
I know, so it's interesting. So it's apparently it's everyone in the media, or anyone, I guess, Nomiki, who would question something about Trump's campaign, or, I mean, realistically, the role of the media is to do just that, as long as you're doing it with every candidate, right?
Right, and it's very American. I mean, free and open press is essential to our democracy, and if he's playing this populist, and he's the spokesperson for the people, as he's trying to make himself appear to be, then, you know, this is very disingenuous, because it's anti-democratic. But the reality here is that it's not the establishment that's controlling the message. It's Donald Trump, the maestro, the puppet master, who's controlling the media. He's playing them against each other. He's pitting one against another. He's not going on the debate stage and then holding another event which is aired on a competing network.
Right.
He knows how to master the media and this conversation. Unfortunately, his base doesn't understand that he's playing them.
Okay.
That's the problem.
So let's take a look at that event where we saw the lights go out. Katie Tour, NBC correspondent, she tweeted out this: Trump trashes press, crowd jeers, guy by press pen looks at us and screams, "You're a bleep." Other gentleman gives cameras the double bird. So, Russ, this is where we are now, that, you know, believers and supporters of Donald Trump now also feel that kind of vile nature towards the media.
Yeah, listen, George Bush in 2000 ran with the idea of restoring honor and dignity to the White House. Donald Trump wants to make the White House more coarse. It's not what we are looking for in a president. Again, this sort of us versus them being the establishment, them being the media, them being anybody who opposes me, we're going to go after, we're going to attack, and we're going to attack them hard. And it doesn't matter, you know, it was the Pope last week. So this is a tactic that he is using. The Pope did say the comment first.
I mean, the Pope did say that comment first. And by the way, I'm sure not all of Donald Trump's supporters agree with what he has said about the press. But anyway, let's move on to this. Some taking issue with new comments now from Governor John Kasich, who got called out by a female voter after he recalled his first election to the Congress way back in 1976.
How did I get elected? I didn't have anybody for me. We just got an army of people who, and many women who left their kitchens to go out and go door to door and to put yard signs up for me all the way back when, you know, things were different.
First off, I want to say your comment earlier about the women came out of the kitchen to support you. I'll come to support you, but I won't be coming out of the kitchen.
I gotcha. I gotcha.
All right, so the female voter saying, I'll come support you, but I won't be coming out of the kitchen. Nomiki, I mean, I want to make sure that we're clear. He was talking about 1976, okay? But a lot of the media going after him now for this comment. Is that really fair?
Well, women did work in 1976. My mother worked in 1976. My grandmother worked in the 40s. It's not a new concept that women work. You know, I think I think John Kasich is a very nice guy. I think he's a little bit out of touch with women voters. He does have a reputation on the trail. He's called reporters young women girls. He defunded Planned Parenthood. I think he has a problem with some women. I don't know if that's going to work against him in the Republican primary, but it'll definitely work against him if he's the general election nominee for the Republicans, because there's a lot of working women out there, and there's a lot of women who support Planned Parenthood for everyday health care.
All right, I just want to make sure that the media is fair and balanced with the comments that every political candidate says, and that we give them equal weight as to whether or not they are worthy to actually go after them for them. Nomiki and Russ, great to see you. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
White